Snowboard Kiss 2!
It's so fucking hot in here.
Yeah, it is.
It really is.
Don't throw the water bottle at the phone.
Hello, everyone.
Welcome back to
your
Dead
host,
on Arrival,
Magical
episode
Lily.
3. I'm your host. I'm your host, Young Shaolin. This is
Welcome
our
back to
co-host
episode 3. Dead on Arrival.
Co-host Freezemore.
Co-host.
Other co-host Magical Lily.
Co-host.
Other co-host Waynward.
Our other co-hosts are dead.
We killed
Tonight.
them.
They're helping out Santa.
Tonight.
Yeah. They're dead helping out Santa.
Yeah.
They're the elves. They're helping
dead.
out.
Christmas time is here.
Give me that.
Give you
I
what?
want to sip. I'm thirsty.
No, you're gonna give like a big ass sip, dude.
Hit the
I'm
highest
thirsty,
high note you
dude.
can.
Promise.
And hold it.
Seattle.
Yo, what's going on?
I was told to hit the highest high note I could.
Oh.
We just watched movie 43.
Hit the lowest note you could. You can go.
Oh. Wait, no.
Make that the theme song.
Yeah. Oh shit,
You
dude.
got pipes, dude.
You got some pipes, bro.
Wasn't expecting that one. I'm not in my tippy top shape. I have a common cold right now.
Common core right now.
My water bottle-
We just watched movie 43. It was the best movie we ever watched in our entire lives. Everyone else wanted to leave the movie an hour and 18 minutes in.
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, wanted to finish the damn movie.
Movie 43. The cult classic 2013 movie.
Starring Chris Pratt.
Halle Berry.
Uma
Johnny
Thurman,
Knoxville.
Hugh Jackman.
Sean William Scott.
That's it. Nobody else.
And
Emma Stone.
the guy from
Kieran Culkin. Kieran Culkin.
Yeah.
Oh, you're forgetting that like one scene, freeze part. You showed up.
And John.
Sean Michael Scott.
No, what's his name? John. Fuck.
John Hamm.
John
his
Kenny.
name? No.
Tom Kenny.
What's the guy? The Bader. Who's that?
Patrick Warburton.
Patrick. John. Okay, yeah, Patrick.
John
Warburton.
Griffin.
Yeah.
You're thinking of Joe.
Yeah, I was.
Anyway,
I thought his name was John Warburton or something.
I was pretty invested.
I was not. I was routinely looking over and I saw Lily just staring deeply into the cinema as Hugh Jackman's balls were on his chin.
Yeah.
Poop
The
splattered
best.
all
Okay,
over his chin.
okay. Once again, what's the best one?
The Leprechaun one with Johnny Knoxville and Sean Michael
Yeah.
Scott.
For sure.
The worst one is the Batman one with
I think.
John Sudeikis. and-
I think the Batman
Just the
one
one.
and the Hugh Jackman balls one are the worst ones.
Michael Motion's the worst one of the two.
the Robin one because at least
Batman.
the balls one had like one good joke where he dips his balls in.
Hell nah, dude.
Or when it's on the baby's head.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But the
The
Batman one was his.
It was
fucking-
just boring. It was just some YouTube skit.
Yeah.
It was like a Smosh skit going on for 20 minutes.
That's an insult to Smosh.
Yeah.
Yeah. it is.
It's like New Smosh,
Okay, fair.
where they have all the new guys.
I said it earlier, but it was just like the fucking Elon Musk Wario thing.
It was just like that.
Hey
Yeah.
man.
It's pretty bad.
We didn't get to finish it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
The poop one was good though.
Yeah, the poop one was pretty good.
It was
too.
missed potential. I was hoping he would poop on the girl.
Yeah.
I wanted him to poop on the girl.
I would
thought
love
he-
to.
I thought he was
would've-
gonna poop on the girl.
I would have loved to have seen him poop on that girl.
There was missed.
Amen.
There was nothing in life I would have loved more than to see that man poop on that girl in the face.
Batman poop on that girl.
There was a good setup there, but nobody just,
He just pooped on the windshield. He didn't poop on the girl.
Yeah,
Yeah.
could have been more.
For a skit about pooping, it didn't have a lot of pooping in it.
No, it didn't. For a movie that described itself as having a lot of scatulous humor, It's only really one.
It was just one
Yeah.
joke.
No,
yeah.
there was also the one with that loser kid that had the poop all over his chest.
And then the one where he pulled his finger.
Okay, that one sucked too. I didn't even know what was going on. In
I
that
forgot about that.
That was the one
actually.
where he like
just
fucks his mom and
his dad.
That one was bad.
That one was bad.
Yeah, that one and the period one were like, are you serious?
It just didn't make any sense.
It was that one, and the fucking Batman one. Like all three of those were like that was like
The
worst.
period one was just like, oh my god, her pussy is bleeding.
Oh, it's so disgusting.
I'm gonna go take a dump.
I'm 10 years old.
And, like,
The
other
only
fucking-
good thing was when he farted with the
Yeah.
and then-
pull my
that-
finger
That was
joke.
just out of nowhere because it's like Dad.
Yeah, it didn't have anything to do with what's going on. He's like, hey,
Dad.
pull my finger.
She was having a period. It was really weird. Hey, son.
You know what words Jeffrey Epstein loves to hear the most?
Pull my finger.
I'm 10 years old.
Don't know. No.
Because he fucks the kids.
Yeah.
Because he fucks the kids.
Right.
He has sex.
He's dead.
Another
He's dead,
bad another bad one was the Emma Stone one.
He rapes the kids.
Oh, yeah,
This
that
one,
was just uncomfortable.
the guy with Kieran McCulkin.
Yeah.
That one just was doing nowhere.
That one wasn't a joke. It was just like awkward.
It was just him being like, I want to.
I want to give you a vagina, Hickey.
Yeah. He like sticks his thumb in her mouth.
Yeah.
It didn't make any sense. He was just talking
How
over the
good's your
intercom.
bad or your acid reflux?
What the fuck?
It's one of the lines he said. Isn't it?
You know he's in Home Alone.
As what?
Macaulay
Yeah,
Culkin.
Macaulay-
No,
Culkin?
no, Kieran McCulkin. Kieran McCulkin.
He's not.
He's the kid with the glasses that drinks the Pepsi.
He's not.
No fucking way.
Look it up. I'll look it up right now.
Oh.
You're gonna look it up?
There's no way he's like.
Is there cum on my phone? What the fuck?
Sorry, bud.
Wipe it off at least.
What's his name? His name, he has some stupid name like Gopher or something.
Gopher? What are you talking about?
Imagine naming your kid Gopher.
Gopher?
Go fuck yourself.
What is Macaulay Culkin's character's
Gopher
name?
Hi.
What's the kid in Home Alone? What's his name?
Kevin?
Kevin.
Oh, Kevin, yeah. I don't know why I was
He was
blanking on
Fuller in Home Alone. It's right there. He drinks the Pepsi and pees the bed.
Let me see.
Right, dude. No
Oh,
way.
wow.
That's him.
Was that really him?
That is. It's on the Wikipedia.
That's cray cray.
On the Wikipedia.
That's him.
it. Wow, I didn't know that.
He's 40 years old.
He didn't want to sleep in the same bed as him because he
That's
would
great.
pee all
And he
over.
gave the smile like.
Yeah, he drank with the stupid glasses. Oh, once again, fun fact, this is all in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us are in Freeze's bedroom.
Yeah, that means I can do this.
And none of you
Smell
know
it?
what happened.
You give a smell test?
Not
Give a
it.
smell test?
I'll smell the sock. Just smells like you. It's not that
Now,
bad.
what does that mean?
It smells like you.
Old Spice.
It smells like. I remember one time I went to your apartment and I was like, it smells like you had a pool in your house, but like you pooped in it, so you had to remove it. It kind of smells like that. If that
What?
makes sense.
Like what bleach and
His
It
sock?
yeah, it smells like chlorine and poop.
Alright.
You know what I mean?
One of the hardest times I've ever laughed at something you said was you walked past me and you went, you literally smell like a human butt right now.
Yeah, you know, like Assy McGee, the Adult Swim show with the butt and the legs. He smelled like that. I was like, your smell is all butt right now.
I was smelling pretty poopy when I came here today.
You
You
smell
did.
like
and I had to
poop
put on
from
Old
a
Spice
butt.
to cover it
Walking
up.
from the garage. It was so fucking weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, the garage was open. I was like, hey guys, everyone already here? Like,
Yeah.
I forgot that was in the garage for a second, so it just looked like you came through the closet.
I came through the
Fucking
closet.
coming. You're just hiding in there.
Yo, the closet. You came out of the closet? Hmm.
Got something to fess up, buddy?
You turned into a statue. You can't move.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't. Don't do that.
Wait, you guys ever do stand up?
Ooh.
Stand up?
Stand up.
You guys ever do the thing where
Smacks
go
him
like
in the
this?
face.
you do the taser?
Taser?
No,
The fuck is a taser?
that's fucked up.
My sister used to do that. But I would be walking away and she went, and I'd go, what?
You ever like go up to a fat person and you get the back of their neck and you like swipe a piece of paper in like it's a credit card thing?
I remember one. I think I'd already told this on the podcast, maybe a few episodes ago. But I remember one time I was in high school, and there's this one fucking idiot kid named Jordan, and he always wore like
Oh,
the same.
I don't think we have told this.
He wore the same Pepsi shirt to school every day,
Yeah.
and he always had a hoodie on. And one time I had this big bag of sunflower seeds, and so
Yeah.
while he was just like sleeping on his desk, I was like, guys, and I opened the sunflower seeds and I just poured them all in his hoodie. And then the bell rang. We all went home. Yeah. And he came back the next day, and they were still in here. They were still in his hoodie. And then he came back the other day afterwards with no hoodie on. He's like, guys, somebody put sunflower seeds in my fucking hoodie. I was like, that's crazy, Jordan. Who did that?
I remember he said one day in computer class he was listening to Minecraft music and
reading Cyanide and Happiness.
Cyanide and Happiness comics. That's so. Oh god,
that's awesome. Alive.
I had him in a class and he would just sleep the whole period.
Yeah, same here.
Night, tight.
Kids in fucking school. What about Alan?
Oh, Alan. I think.
Oh wait, there's a podcast people know about Alan?
No, I told Alan on Mouth Pillow Fight actually.
Crossover episode?
Alan was a kid that I met in freshman year of high school. He was really goofy. He was Asian. The first thing I heard about him, I know, right? That's pretty funny. The first thing I ever heard about him was my first period in 9th grade was gym class, and I walked in the gym, and dude, what?
Avery just threw up into the trash can.
Because I said he was Asian?
He said he was, and then I looked at him.
Oh.
You got the paper towels over there?
Yeah, I put him downstairs, Bob. Don't use the jacket. You're fine. All right. Can I continue? What the fuck?
Cut it here for a second.
What's he doing?
So anyway, he's Asian. And my first period in 9th grade was gym.
Okay.
And I walked into the gym class, the locker room, and the first thing I heard was him yelling, saying, "My birthday is 9/11, September 11, 2001. And he was telling all the gym teachers that, and they were like, "All right, Alan." And then just throughout the grade, he had some pretty funny story. It was just like non sequitur stuff. Like he didn't make any sense. There was one day where he was like, "Hey guys," he walked up to me and was like, just me, and said, "Hey guys, I'm going to show you how to get a girlfriend." And then what he did was he just like took off his shirt and sat on the bench. And that was it.
That was it.
And then there's one other day where he just like shouted, "Bill Clinton!" And then he stole a basketball from some girl and like shot at the net and said, "Alley-oop!" But he like completely missed. And then after that, he just stepped full feet in a fucking huge ant pile.
Oh my god!
It was just a delight to see.
I remember I used to gaslight my middle school friends on the. You ever do the thing in PE where nothing really happens? You just walk around the track.
Yeah.
Me and my middle school friends used to do that. I used to gaslight them all the time. One of the biggest things I remember is I told them I had the SpongeBob movie on DVD, but it was the special edition. And at the end of the movie, it says. It's a gravestone that says R.A.P. SpongeBob, 1999 through 2015, and that he's going to die next year.
I remember when we tried to get our 5th grade teacher to put on the SpongeBob movie. He was like, only G-rated movies, and that's a PG movie, so you brought your disc, and you were going to like scribble over the P.
And you could obviously see it.
Yeah. And even if you put in the DVD, it still has this film is PG-rated, you know? So there's no way we would have got away with it. We were kind of an asshole to our 5th grade teacher.
Mr. Jennings?
Yeah.
You and some other kids tried to get him fired.
You!
I was against it.
Are you sure?
We were all at the table, and here's how it went.
It's possible.
We saw something like square and cardboard in his front pocket.
Yeah.
And so everyone just assumed, oh, those are cigarettes.
He's smoking!
He's smoking. Let's go to the principal and tell him so we can get him fired and he'll quit.
Yeah.
And I said, stop it, guys! Stop!
Oh, yeah.
And you were like, no, but if you fire him, he'll stop smoking. I was like, oh, you're gay.
We were doing it for a good cause. Yeah, we were.
Principal probably smoked. Every teacher there probably smoked. On campus.
But he stopped one smoker, and that's what matters.
Yeah, we got him fired. His whole life, his career ruined. He can never get hired at our
But
school.
at least he stopped smoking.
We went up to the principal and said, he touched me on my ear. And he goes to jail.
He used to do like South Park references to us, which was kind of funny. We said scissoring one day, and he was like South Park. It's pretty funny.
Wait, was that like that the extent of his reference? Like,
Yeah. And I think we said man, bear, pig once, and he was like South Park.
that's like what you mean when you say. You just said
One of our classmates came in, just like,
South Park.
my mom died tonight. Like South Park.
Yeah.
Tonight.
Like South Park.
Tonight?
She's gonna die tonight.
Tonight?
My father passed away. Like South Park.
Family Guy.
Yeah.
Like Family Guy.
So it's singing the whole theme song.
The noise.
Like Family Guy.
9 days away, Christmas.
One of my favorite things to do to people is just be standing talking to them and just not speak, and then I pretend to fall over. Like I lean over and it looks like I'm falling, but I stand back up.
Yeah.
Like,
Lils,
Hello?
what's the best Christmas gift you ever got?
3DS.
3DS. When was that?
Whenever the damn 3DS came.
Favorite present.
I'm usually a good kid year round, all the time.
Dude. What's your problem? Stop snipping your fingers. That's just what you gotta do. If you touch your fucking your junk, you just gotta smell your fingers.
I'm usually a good kid year round, but that year when I got the 3DS, my parents did the classic thing where you open all the presents, but you don't see your favorite one anywhere, and you're like, what the fuck, man? I asked for this, and then they're like, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, but we got a surprise under the table, and that's how I got my 3DS, and I wasn't being a little bitch anymore. No! My favorite Christmas present. Hold on.
I'm holding.
I change it.
okay.
What is it?
My Garfield stuffed animal.
Okay.
When I got that thing, I cried my eyes out. And there's a picture of it, of me crying my eyes out, and it's me holding the Garfield stuffed animal. And I also got Odie. I don't know where the fuck they are today.
My favorite Christmas present was not on Christmas. It was like 2 days before Christmas.
Yeah.
I was visiting family. Like,
Yeah.
give me your snack, give me your snack.
Yeah.
And so, there was 2 boxes. One was really fucking tiny. It was gigantic. My sister opened the first one. It was a tiny box. Opened it. It was keys to a new car.
Mm-hmm. Right.
And I opened the big one, and it was my very own guitar.
Yeah.
And I was more hyped than my sister. She got a new car and she didn't care.
Damn.
And you just bought a new guitar to replace that one?
Yeah, because it was a piece of shit. It costs like $70 on Walmart.com and has like 2 out of 5 stars.
Yeah.
Sounds awful.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad.
I wouldn't be very hyped if I got a car either. Just saying.
Why?
Because I don't know how to fucking drive.
But if you knew how to drive.
You have the car right then.
I still wouldn't be hyped because my parents are like, great, now you can go to the grocery store with us. Or for us.
That's-
Oh, you can drive your sister to dance practice. I don't want to do that.
What about you?
I'm thinking on it. You first.
Oh, man.
He's rich. He's like, I got a jet ski one time. And I went on an airplane and my parents got me my own house.
I always like my birthday presents more than Christmas. I don't remember any
really?
like memorable Christmas.
The best birthday present I ever got was my dad sending me $1,000.
Right.
And
yeah.
for just like a month, I just bought anything I wanted.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That does sound cool. I'd buy a video game with that money.
One video game?
Yeah.
Like 50 times?
Yeah. No, just
Just
one
one.
video game.
Just one?
Just one.
You have like
I'll let
$930 left.
Yeah, of course.
That's fair enough.
Yeah. That's what I do if I
I
win.
got a 3DS for Christmas, but I didn't like the 3DS.
I loved the 3DS.
I also got a 3DS for Christmas.
I had
only
so much
I
on
only
that
had like
thing.
4 games for it, and I didn't like a single one.
I remember one time-
my first 3DS game was like Pet Zombies. Or
I
something.
think I really made my parents angry one year because I was like 9, and I opened my gifts. I got like a board game and socks.
Yeah.
My mom got like a DSi when they were new.
Mm.
And I was like, it's not for me.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, I didn't get a Wii for Christmas. I'd say that was the best one.
I remember the first things I did with my 3DS. I took like a billion pictures and did like the stupid editing stuff, and then I played that game where you take a picture of yourself and there's like the little bots.
Yeah.
I played so much of that shit.
That was better than most of the games I had.
I remember one time for Christmas, I have 2 lesbian grandmas who live in DC, and they sent over a garbage bag full of gifts that were like ranged, like they were grabbed, they're like fucking like really tiny and or medium sized. Just entire garbage bag, just open them all.
That's pretty cool.
That's cool.
It was like ring pops.
Santa sack.
You ever believe in Santa?
Yeah.
I think I was in 3rd grade.
Did I?
I think I was in about the 3rd grade when I was telling kids in my class Santa wasn't real.
You were that bitch? You were like,
It was funny.
no,
Nobody
Santa's
believed me, and I was like, dude, you're stupid.
That was probably 3rd grade, yeah. Something like that.
I really do not remember if I even believed in Santa or not. I think I believed in the mall Santa thing that parents tell you, where like they're like, oh, that's not actually Santa. That's just his helpers going around different malls.
I kind of was an evil kid. I remember one time, I was like 7, and I knew for sure the Easter Bunny wasn't real.
Yeah, something to say
But-
about that.
For sure.
My mom like accidentally slipped. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get you that for Easter." Oh, I'm gonna get the Easter. The Easter Bunny's gonna get you that for Easter.
Me too. Yeah.
And I like gaslit her into believing it. I always thought the Easter Bunny was real. I started crying to make her feel bad.
Why? What'd you
I don't
get?
know.
I think I realized Santa wasn't real because my mom told me to my face the Easter Bunny wasn't real. So I was just like, well, why would that one be real?
Did I tell me the Tooth Fairy doesn't come?
Oh man.
I don't understand how parents gave kids like $1 by like lifting the pillow and shit. How do they not wake up?
Yeah, I know.
I remember like being fake asleep when that would happen. Like,
When she lifts up your pillow, you just open
Like
your
my
eyes.
eyes are closed, but I'm awake. I know what's going on.
If I open my eyes and I see my mom, she's not gonna give me the money.
Yeah.
If I catch a tooth fairy, I'll get all the money.
The Tooth Fairy's a stupid idea.
I think my parents lied to me one time. I think they were trying to they were making fun of me.
Yeah.
I had one of my baby teeth pulled out,
They're making fun of you.
and my mom was holding it. And she was like, "Wow, no cavities." And there were like 3 gigantic cavities on the teeth. Like I looked at it, it's like, oh, one right there, one right there, one right there. Are you blind?
3 on 1 tooth.
It was like in the front, the back, and the top.
Damn.
God.
I never had a cavity when I was a kid.
Do you usually not sleep the night before Christmas?
I used to not,
Yeah,
and
I
now
used to
I
not.
sleep like through Christmas. Last year I
Yeah.
woke up, I opened my presents, and then I went back to sleep.
When I was a kid, it would definitely be like the night I stay up the longest, but I'd still go to sleep.
Something I don't like about Christmas is that like it all leads up to Christmas Day, but after that morning where you open up your presents,
It's just
it's
gone.
gone.
Yeah.
Nobody's celebrating Christmas.
It's just done. Unless you like do something after, which I feel like people hardly do unless they have like dinner or
I
something
never
like
do.
that. But
My mom always works on Christmas, or someone works on Christmas.
I like Halloween because like it's not like the whole month is hyped for Halloween, but it's like the week prior.
Yeah.
It's like it's getting real fucking.
yeah.
The leaves are turning fucking.
I think since I
Yeah.
started going to Halloween Horror Nights every year, it made like October way better.
Because Halloween is Halloween until it's like midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah. And opening presents is like 20 minutes.
And it's also like
Yeah.
8 a.m. You have the entire Christmas day. It's just not.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah, I know.
Halloween is that whole evening.
Yeah. you gotta wait. You gotta wait for it. It's the anticipation. You
Yeah.
gotta get your costume ready, and then you
Yeah,
start.
that's true. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
see like kids walking around like, oh shit. it's
And
time.
then it's more for my family because my dad's birthday is on Halloween, so we
Right.
go have dinner.
It's cool.
We should all pass out candy this Halloween. All. Four
Yeah,
of
I'd
us.
love to. I went trick-or-treating for the first time since, I'll say 5 years
Damn.
with this one.
Last
With
time.
Lily.
And it was fun, but I'm probably done.
I
Last
like
time I
it.
celebrated Halloween was in 2019. With passing out candy with you.
Yeah,
And-
I would definitely just prefer passing.
And you were
candy.
pissed off the entire night because you had like the worst candy pass out. You're like, no kid's gonna fucking want
Dude,
this.
my mom bought like the Whopper candy or whatever.
What?
She brought like
She bought like Babe Ruths and
she
shit.
bought like cowtails and fucking.
Yeah, like Milk Duds. Like,
What was the one? Good Daddies?
Yeah, yeah, Good Daddies.
I was-
Sugar Daddies.
I was
Sugar
gonna
Daddy.
say-
Like you ate this in the 70s, bro. No one wants this shit.
Yeah, and she was like, "Oh, kids aren't gonna want that. Why'd you give it
And
to
then
them?"
there was this one kid who was like, "You guys got some Sugar Daddies?" We were like, "You're fucking."
We were
with
like,
us."
we gave them all of
"Oh,
it.
we got some Sugar Daddies."
You guys-
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I think, like, the last time I stopped, like, staying up for Christmas was maybe, like, 2 or 3 years ago. And I don't really know why, because I was past the point to where I'm like, oh, dude, Christmas, holy shit. It's just, like, my body naturally, it's like, dude, it's the 25th, you just can't sleep.
I always, when I was little, I would stay up for Christmas. I would always wait until, like, 3 a.m. to go sneak in the living room, look at the gifts, and I'd always know when it was, like, a video game, because I'd open up the thing, and I'd see, like, the
You could hear the DVD.
Yeah.
I could hear it, and I could also feel it. I can feel, like, the part where you open it on the side.
Yeah.
No disrespect on my family, because we were just kind of dirt poor that year. But in 2016, that was probably the worst Christmas I ever had. Because...
Yeah, you talk about that. It's funny.
And it's not their fault. It was like a huge misunderstanding.
Yeah.
So I did a whole Christmas wish of Christmas wish list for all the shit I wanted. And I put down like a bunch of video games and all that shit, a bunch of cool shit. And I gave it to my dad. I'm like, okay, here's the wish list. He thought it was for my grandparents. Like, he thought it was like... for them to buy for me, even though they have never once bought in like a single thing I've wanted on a wish list, so I don't know why he did that. But he went on the phone. He's like, okay, these are the things she wanted, and so I got absolutely none of those things on the wish list because he thought that was for my grandparents. And so on Christmas Day, it was just a bunch of random shit, and I didn't get a single video game, but. There was a box that was like video game shit. I'm like, oh dude, hell yeah, finally, at last. I open it and it's the DVD for Finding Dory.
Were you like crying?
Dude, I was like, are you kidding me? And I was like, Dad, I was like, who got that? I was like, who got...
Didn't you read my list?
Finding Dory.
I was like, who got this?
Did you see like the realization in your parents' face that they were supposed to, the list was for them?
Yeah, I was like, okay, I don't want to hurt your feelings or anything, but like, I gave you guys a list. What happened to that? And my dad's like, oh, I thought that was for my parents to get you.
And they didn't get you anything?
Yeah, no. So, before I get to that, I was like, okay, who got me Finding Dory? And my dad's like, oh, I got it for free from work. And I wrapped it up. And it said To Lily on it.
That's so fun.
That's awful.
And then, my grandparents, my grandma was kind of goofy. She's like, oh, I'm refusing to send these gifts to Lily and Tally. Like my sister, that's Tally. And we're like, okay. And
like
so
M-rated video games?
So like, my grandma had like health problems or something, so we had to go down to Washington State to like visit her. And she's like, oh, you guys can open the presents when you visit. And we opened it. It was just like the classic like art suitcase kits and shit like that.
Oh god.
Just nothing but stuff like that. And she's all like, okay, you got to take all this home. And we're all like, but it'll cost more to get like another suitcase to get all this shit. She's like,
I don't want this.
yeah, like why didn't you just send it?
That's such a bad part about being an artist. Your grandparents give you
It's
like
always the fucking art.
they give you like activity books where you have to like draw pirates or
Do you know
something.
what the funniest thing is?
Yeah.
You know how I was in like an art phase?
Yeah.
One time?
You got the art suitcase?
No, I got like, my aunt got me like Prismacolor colored pencils, like the entire like 100 set.
Oh yeah, I had
And then
those.
like my grandparents got me like a $200 set of like sketching pencils that I used them for like school.
Yeah.
Like my notes and I never used them.
I have a
Oh
bunch
my
of those
God.
Prismacolor pencils, but I think my sister lost like
I have
80%
like
of them.
5 art like suitcases in my closet, just for collected over Christmases.
I remember my parents getting me an activity book about pirates. You had to do a bunch of pirate art activities,
Oh hell yeah.
like draw your own pirate hat, shit.
I'm gonna say that Christmas, where I got the Finding Dory DVD, I'll say the best things I got from that year.
The Find Dory DVD.
For sure. But I got 2 Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers DVDs that they just found.
Oh my god, that's the best one?
Yeah. Sadly enough, my sister got me like that Gravity Falls like journal thingamabob.
Okay.
And then I had Nightmare Before Christmas slippers, and that's it. Those are like the coolest things I got that year.
What's funny about that story is like that's like your quote unquote worst Christmas,
Yeah.
where it was your family being dirt poor. My funny thing is like one of my best Christmases was when my family was fucking poor as shit. Because I had like a whole list and my mom was like, okay, so we're poor.
Yeah.
Write a list and mark like the 3 things you want the absolute most.
Oh yeah.
And she did that and she got me those things.
That's
and
cool.
nothing else.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's cool because it feels kind of more special.
I kind of feel like it should be like that more
Yeah.
often. Like, just, like, put down the things you need. Like,
That's pretty much what we're doing this Christmas. We aren't really getting each other stuff.
like, don't do,
Just like one or two things.
Like, my mom nowadays, she's like, I'll just make, like, an Amazon list, and I'm just gonna, like, take all those things off.
If I ever have like kids or like have nephews or something, just like, what do you want for Christmas?
I'm kind of
Like,
at
what do you
that.
want me to get you?
I'm kind of at that point where I just kind of don't know. Like,
Yeah.
I'm kind of easy to read. Like, just get me like Nickelodeon or Hey Arnold shit. I really do not care what it is.
I'm just at this point. I'm just like, dude, just give me like $50 Amazon gift card. I'll be fucking happy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, that
usually
too.
what's better.
I did ask for like a Nintendo Switch gift card. I'm like, I'm just gonna buy like some random video game with that.
Yeah.
Like money is the best gift in my opinion. I don't like how people. Oh, it has to be special. It has to be, dude. I don't care. Like honestly, give me money. It's the best gift I'm gonna get.
Yeah. And I don't know what I want right now.
It's not-
when I have that money,
I kind of do miss when you're like a kid and you have that thing on your mind all year. You're like, oh, dude, this
Yeah.
is the thing. Like, you want a 3DS. This is the thing you want. And then there's like another year where I wanted that robot dinosaur, the Cruncher guy. I'm like, I need this thing.
The worst thing about it for me is I used to have a habit of like making my Christmas list in like August, and so by the time December came around, I didn't want anything on my list anymore.
Oh.
I think it was like one time I wrote my list in August. I was like, I want this, and it was like one of the steering wheels from the Xbox 360, and I put that on my list. And I was like, this is what I want the most. And months go by, and it's like at the end of November, and like the NES Classic came out.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I go to my room, fuck the steering wheel, I want the NES Classic, fuck. And I could see like the horror on my mom's face, and then
that steering wheel.
And I woke up at like 3 a.m. to go see the presents. It was a huge box. And I sort of opened it a little bit. It was like, and I just saw the Xbox 360 logo. And I was like, fuck!
It's the fucking steering wheel.
And I hooked this shit up. Didn't work.
Oh, dude!
Yeah, the worst I ever had, the last time I ever had something like that, where I had my mind on something, was the fucking Cintiq.
Oh yeah.
I got it. It worked for like a month and a half, and it was like $400.
I fear that because I'm asking for old school shit. I asked for Nintendogs for the 3DS this year because I'm like I'm gonna revisit a
You gotta
classic.
find that easily.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but my fear is that my only 3DS is my old ass one that I literally got when it came out. So
Oh yeah.
so and it had a problem with like randomly shutting off for no reason. So I'm like fearing for dear life that that's gonna be for nothing. But yeah, I always do my Christmas wish list like I take too long to do it, so it's like on December I do the damn list.
Yeah, I do it like 5 days before.
Yeah. My mom keeps telling me, she's like, you gotta do your wish list. You gotta do it. I'm like, I'll do it.
We're doing a Secret Santa at my work.
Oh shit.
And I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get a card, and I'm gonna print out a picture of me, glue it to the card, just me like holding up my hand, like making a smiley face. And I'm gonna cut it out, and it's like an Amazon gift card for $20.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's gonna look all goofy. And my coworker's like, you can't do that! It has to be special! You have to get something like cool! You have to get like your Secret Santa like cool! You have to go get like a stuffed animal or something. You can't.
A stuffed animal or something.
I'm not getting shit. I'm getting you an Amazon $20 gift card.
Imagine complaining about it though, like, what the fuck, bro? Amazon gift card?
Well-
What the fuck are you, bro?
What my mom does whenever something's like too late, like she orders something and it like comes in like after Christmas, she takes like a picture of it and prints it out and puts it in a box, and she's like, it's coming in like January.
My mom was kind of stupid one year.
Yeah.
She bought my mom bought all of
Almost there, but not quite.
my mom got all my gifts on Amazon.
Yeah.
Little she know, I had the login to the Amazon account.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I just
yeah.
saw everything. I was
Still
getting.
get
No,
the
dude, I
orders?
could easily. I choose not to because I kind of like being surprised, but
I always
I
do
could
that.
easily do that.
But one time it was you have to put in the password because she changed the password.
Yeah.
And I did it like 30 times. She kept this like, are you trying to get in the Amazon account? Like no.
My mom knows.
No.
My mom knows damn well because I use her account to do the wish list, so she can just like do it. I could easily just go in right now and see what she ordered.
Yeah, I do it all the time. For like my birthday, I was like, all right.
I'm not gonna do it though. I at least want to be surprised on Christmas. There was a time where I spoiled Christmas, where I like went into like the closet and saw the shit they bought me, and I was like, oh, dude, what the fuck?
My mom was, I was little, hiding Christmas gifts because she knew like the place I would never look. Like I remember one time it was like 2 days before Christmas, and she had to leave the house. She couldn't get anyone to watch me or my sister, and so we were looking all through the house trying to find the gifts. And when she came back, I was like, I'm not gonna lie, we looked everywhere, the gifts. And she's like, I put them under your bed because I knew you weren't gonna look there.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's fucking.
Because it's always the closet. Or
Yeah.
something.
For
top
real.
shelf closet.
The two times I found all the presents was one, it was in my mom's closet, and two, it was in the trunk of the car.
Yeah. My parents used to do the glove compartment of the car.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever found gifts that was meant for me.
It's just, I don't know, I don't spoil it anymore, because it just kind of sucks, like, the day you open them, it's like, yep, I knew these were gonna be fucking here.
Yeah, because like, was it my family like always records Christmas stuff? So like, they want
Yeah.
me to surprise. So like I don't want to just be like, oh yeah. Like, I try to like make it like genuine, but like if I knew it was coming, I was like, yeah. Woo!
I don't know if you've ever experienced this, Lily,
Mhm.
but for us poor people, the day better than Christmas is when your parents get the tax return.
Oh yeah, dude!
Fuck, dude, it's like you have like they have like $1,000 just to spend on you. Remember what? That's what I got a Cintiq. My mom got a fucking tax return. And she was like, "Oh, what's something expensive you want?" I was like, "Cintiq, it's $900."
Nice.
Dude, I'm so glad. that was always the fun. We always got it in February, and that's where my mom would get like furniture and shit. She was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go to IKEA. I'm gonna get this huge couch." And it's always in February.
I was always confused by the idea of tax returns. I was like, "They just give you money?"
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh no, it's money you accidentally gave them." And
Yeah. Yeah.
Some people are smart with that. I've seen things where people pay rent for like an entire year with their tax return.
Oh yeah.
That's probably the most genius thing you can do.
Merry Christmas, Merry, Merry Christmas from your Kmart Christmas store. Save on sweaters and on hats, bowling balls and baseball bats.
Cameras, TVs, bikes and plants, goldfish, bath toys, slippers, pants.
Mirrors, dresses, perfume, socks, toasters, roasters, robes and clocks. Candy, records, films and toys at Santa Land for girls and boys. Christmas smiles light every place at Kmart's Christmas saving place.
Okay, worst Christmas win.
Christmas.
Worst ever.
Worst Christmas ever.
I think it was like I think recent, like a year or two ago. Like I just had like it wasn't like anything drastic. Just I had all my shit spoiled for me. And my parents did the thing where they like record me, so I had to like
Oh yeah.
give it a reaction. And like my whole family was there and everything. Like they all gave me the gifts, and like I was spoiled and everything. Was like, oh.
I gotta say, I don't know if it's the worst ever, but 2019 Christmas is kind of why I stopped being excited for it.
Oh
What
yeah.
happened?
Because it wasn't like bad, it's just no one was excited. No one got that gift.
Oh yeah.
It was just kind of like, here's some shirts and some socks.
That's kind of
dude.
what I feel about Halloween this year. Nobody around me was like pumped for Halloween. I didn't see any decorations near me. My
Yeah.
parents didn't do anything.
It just was like awkward the whole time.
Yeah.
And then it was just over in 20 minutes.
I don't think there's anything I could call what I've had a worst Christmas ever.
Yeah.
But I definitely remember my worst birthday ever.
Oh yeah.
It was. When
I
did the
got
Captain
mine,
Underpants
dude.
movie come out? What year?
The Peanuts movie was...
Captain Underpants movie.
Captain.
Oh, that was 2017.
2017.
That's
We saw it on your birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
Your
that,
worst?
It was that birthday.
Why is that your worst?
That was the poorest my family had ever been at that point.
Oh yeah.
And my day when I woke up at like my brother's house,
Oh,
and
yeah.
his wife made me like chocolate chip pancakes,
Yeah.
and then my mom didn't pay the phone bill, so our phones got shut off, and then our cable got shut off,
Oh no.
and then our power got shut off on my birthday.
Oh my god.
And I knew it was like playing in advance, like you were gonna come get me to get.
Yeah. Oh, that was June too, so
Yeah.
power being shut off.
Yeah, and it was like I couldn't text you. I didn't have my phone.
Yeah.
And so I remember my mom having to drive me to her work, like after it's close to connect to the Wi-Fi, to text me like, "Are you still coming, man? Are you still coming?" And you were at the bathroom or something, and your response, my mom drove back, and I was like, "He's not coming." And then I heard like the honk outside, and you're like, "Oh, it's because you got underpants."
Yeah.
I left. I saw Captain Underpants.
I think I remember you saying, "Dude, can I just stay at your house for a while?" But I couldn't because I was going somewhere else for like a
Oh
week.
no.
Yeah, I was going to Fort Myers.
Oh no.
I remember one time.
You should have taken him.
Yeah, I should have.
I remember one time it was a Comic-Con,
Oh yeah.
and
Yeah.
afterwards you just come up to me, you're like, "Why don't you just come live with me? My family's not poor."
I didn't say that.
You said those
What the
exact
fuck?
words.
I did not say that. Did I really say that?
I think I was talking about how our water got shut off,
Oh,
and you were
no.
like, "Just come with me, man."
Wait, did you say that like verbatim?
I think the exact words were, "My parents have money. Come live with me."
Are you serious?
Yeah.
2015.
We were like 13.
Yeah, that was 2015. I know that.
Oh my god.
Wow, I don't remember that. I know that. I remember the second time we went to the Comic-Con though.
Where your dad, yeah, that was hilarious. So we had this planned, all right,
Yeah.
and this was like one of the you ever have those things? This is just a tangent before I get into the story.
Yeah.
You ever have those things where you're going somewhere, and your mom just berates you about it? What time are they picking you up? What time are you going? Are you
Oh,
staying
yeah?
late? It's happening.
Mhm.
That happened to me like every time I was going over to your place. And my mom was dating some guy at the time, and he legit was just like, "Calm down, dude. He'll be here when he gets here,
Yeah.
right?" And I looked at me. I was like, "Finally, someone." And so you came out. It was like Comic-Con closed
Yeah.
at like 7,
6, 7.
6, 7. Your dad came and picked me up at like 5:30.
Yeah. So it was a whole event. There was other stuff to do, but the con was closed at 7 or 7 or
Yeah,
6.
we went there like 30 minutes before they closed, and they were like, "We're closing in like 30 minutes. We can't let you in."
Yeah.
And your dad wanted like, because the worker was kind of fucking sketchy.
Yeah.
He allowed him to buy the tickets before telling him it was closed.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Here's your tickets.
Dude.
By the way, it's closed. You can't go in. He's like, "Oh, can I get a refund?" No.
Dude.
Yeah.
What
And
the
your
hell?
dad, your dad's always trying to be quiet, but I can hear him like, he went to the guy. He's like, "You better give me my fucking money back, you fucking four-eyes fucking nerd."
Four eyes.
For real, yeah. I'm pretty sure he called them fucking nerds.
I will fucking,
Like verbatim, fucking nerds.
I will get a gun and shoot you in the
Record.
fucking head. That was like the angriest. I'm pretty sure he called him like the N-word or something. But
And then I remember we came home and it was kind of like, oh man. And then he went out back and was like on the phone yelling to his friend or something.
I remember
About it.
I remember on the way home because my mom gave me like $100 to spend
Yeah.
at Comic-Con, and we went to Circle K.
And it was like an hour away too.
yeah, well,
It was like 40
it was in
minutes.
Tampa.
Swear off.
Yeah.
Comic-Con.
And we went to Circle K and I just pulled out a $100 bill to get like a soda, and your mom was like, "Woo, big money!" And I went home. My mom was like, "How's Comic-Con?" "Oh, it was closed.
Yeah.
Here you go."
And the third time, we went to Comic-Con to see the Big Bird guy, Carol Spinney.
Yeah.
Yeah, like kind of like right before he
This is
died,
like a
actually.
month.
And then he died.
Yeah, he was there, but he wasn't really doing anything.
I think he was doing signatures and that's it. But then like
I think he was like chilling after signatures, and then like 20 minutes later he was
he
gone.
was like
I don't know.
yeah, he was doing signatures and he was just sitting there. Then like there was no line. He was just like
Yeah.
chilling. And then like about 10 minutes he left and like oh well.
Yeah. So we went to see Carlos Alazraqui, who's
Yeah.
Rocco.
I don't know if it was that year because I remember
That was 2019, I
I've
think.
gone to Comic-Con about
I think.
3 times. I went with you.
Yeah.
I went with you twice.
Yeah.
And I went with my mom and I saw the Stranger Things kid. I got a picture with him and I saw Roger Bumpus.
Right. I think that's
And I don't know
2016.
if it was the Comic-Con you guys went to or one that we were supposed to go to, but your parents pulled in, were honking to get me out, and I just texted you, "Oh yeah, I'm not going."
Oh yeah,
Yeah. I was like, I'm literally throwing up right now.
maybe,
But I was just laying in bed because I didn't want to go.
perhaps. I don't know.
I've never been to a Comic-Con, but there was one time my mom and her boss went to one to like study up on Comic-Con shit, I guess. And she got like a signature from Jess Harnell. He played like Wacko from the Animaniacs.
Yeah.
And he like she showed him like my art and stuff. He's like, oh, and then that's like the only thing I have from Comic-Con. And I didn't even go.
The first time we went to Comic-Con, there was really cool stuff going on, but we didn't really do any of them. Like Tom Kenny was there, Billy West
Oh,
was there.
shit.
Yeah.
There was like a Rick and Morty panel.
I don't know.
going on.
I don't think I'd like Comic-Con. Like, it sounds cool. Like, it sounds
you
like
have to
there's
get your
a...
money's worth.
It
Yeah.
sounds like there's a lot of cool shit, but I feel like it's just a lot of waiting and way too many annoying
It's a
people.
lot of looking at and not doing anything.
Yeah.
Like I mean,
That's what I feel.
Whenever I
It's
go to
expensive to buy
whenever I go to
stuff.
Comic Con, I
Yeah.
don't really do any like extra events. I just go there like to look around the convention shop area, and then I just kind of go. I don't
It
really
just-
stay for any of the
It
events.
just sounds like you go in and then you just don't get a chance to do anything,
Yeah.
and then you just gotta leave.
I think like maybe we're doing it wrong or something. Or like I don't know. I don't have any intention of going again. But like I have
Yeah.
like this one friend who keeps like going like day after
Honestly,
day.
can't remember it. When we first went to Comic-Con, did we meet Tom Kenny or did we just decide it was too expensive? And not
We
do it?
saw him.
But we didn't go up to
We
him.
didn't meet him. It was expensive.
Oh yeah, with Jess Harnell,
It
Maurice
was like
LaMarche
$90
was
to
next
go
to
see
him.
Tom Kenny.
We saw Tom Kenny and I think maybe Billy West, and he was in like a magician's
Oh,
outfit or
dude.
something.
He's fat too.
Yeah, I wish we saw Billy West. That was,
That would've
I
been
think
cool.
it's funny they
Yeah.
charged like $90 to go see him because I remember the next year I went, it was just me and my mother, and it was Roger Bumpus. His line was empty, and I was like, "Is that Roger Bumpus?" He's like, "Yeah." You can just go up to him and talk to him if you want.
Yo.
And I went up and he was like, "Hey."
I brought my SpongeBob season 1 DVD to get Tom Kenny to sign it.
Never
but-
signed it.
yeah.
Your dad was like, "Sweet message."
Yeah, pretty much.
We like when we and you went. We brought like the folder with like the Sesame Street art, and we
That's
had the
so.
intention.
That's just a sad thing to hear.
Yeah, me
Yeah, I
and
know.
me
Because
and
you
them
guys were
and Juanita
hyping that
did
up for
something.
like a week beforehand.
We had the
Yeah,
intention to show to him like just. But then
either show it to him or sign it.
yeah,
so.
but nothing happened. We just saw him like, oh, it's him, and then I think his line closed up or just
Yeah.
something happened. We just didn't. We were just watching him for a bit. Then he just walked away. I was like,
We saw him though.
And then he died later, right?
He was sitting like this with sunglasses on, and then he died like
He
the
died
next
the same
month.
day as Juice WRLD.
Did he?
did he?
It was the same year probably.
I distinctly remember back to back seeing both of them die.
Jesus.
He was old though.
Wait, worst birthday.
Worst birthday. I gotta think on that one. I can't remember.
Did I
It
answer
was-
that?
It was the same day.
I don't know. I think Avery just answered worst birthday.
I gotta think. I don't
I
know.
can't remember.
I
half
got
my
mine,
birthday.
obviously.
Oh no, I know my worst birthday. It was my 16th birthday.
Yeah, me
What
too.
happened?
Mine was also 16th birthday.
I just didn't do anything. I didn't care, and I went to his house and we saw Justice League,
Oh yeah.
and that was it.
Oh yeah.
Me and you and Garrett saw
Justice
it.
League.
Worst movie.
It's an awful movie.
Yeah.
I don't know why I went. I
The
don't
only
know why I
highlight-
did that to
The
myself.
only highlight was you looked up and you said "fuck."
Yeah, like I'll never get my 16th birthday back just because of that. Justice League. Sure, why not?
My 16th birthday was also easily my worst.
Yeah.
So the week before, we that's when I lived on base, Air Force Base, and they had to do my floors. And so they moved us into like this temporary house for like a week, and it was like really weird. On top of that, I had food poisoning for a week, so I was throwing up every 5 seconds, literally for like 7 days. And then right after that, my mom's like, "Oh, you're finally gonna get your hair cut and get your hair short." I'm like, "Oh, finally, I'm gonna get my hair short." And that's when they were gonna like dye it blonder, but only like a balayage type of thing, like the tips of my hair. They did that first, like they dyed the tips of my hair first, and then they had to cut it. I'm like, "Oh wait, but we're gonna cut it off, so we're not gonna cut your hair short." So I'm like, "Okay, fucking great." And then the day of my and then the day of my birthday, I went to Disney, but like whatever, I always go to Disney. So, but it was like the Halloween event or some shit. And then afterwards, literally right after, we had to evacuate from the hurricane.
Oh, Irma?
Yeah.
Awesome.
We had to evacuate from the hurricane, and we were in this little shitty ass hotel. And then like some drama with my friend happened, so it was literally like the worst like like
Dude,
chain of events.
We gotta
ever.
get to Hurricane Irma for a second, but I just want to say, I'm like forever indebted to your parents for what shit they've done to me, like for my birthday and shit.
Yeah.
'Cause I think it was one time, the biggest time where I think it caused like a riff of your parents hating my fucking mom, was the Ween concert, because your dad paid for my ticket.
Oh, yeah.
And my mom never paid him back. And
Yeah.
I think I heard from my mom that like he called her and was like, "Where the fuck is my fucking money?"
Probably, yeah.
Damn.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
None of what happened on my 16th birthday was my parents' fault though. They tried. They got like a whole reservation for like a buffet that I wanted to go to. And
And Irma happened?
yeah, so none of the bad shit was under their control. It was all just bad shit that just happened.
So
to
Irma
happen.
happened on your birthday.
It happened on the 5th, the day after.
Jeez.
Was that Irma 2016?
I think so. Was that Irma?
What was the 2017 one? That was like right around 9/11.
Yeah. What was? What was 2016? 2016 was the one.
2017, I remember that one the most.
I had to evacuate on the 5th, which was the day after my birthday.
Her 2018. Oh, fuck.
When was
None of
Irma?
this is in order, dude. Okay, hold on.
Just look up when was Irma.
I'm looking it up.
I think Irma was
Like I
17.
can't remember like
Maybe.
a birthday or Christmas, but I do remember like my worst Halloween.
Halloween.
Yeah.
I think I was like really young, and my parents forced me to dress up as fuck. Like what was it? I was like really into like Ratatouille. The movie, like, I was like, "Yo, I love this movie." I'm like, you know what? I want to dress as like a Disney character or something. So my parents had the idea like, let's dress him up as fucking Emil from the Ratatouille.
Oh yeah.
And it was like it came with a fat suit and everything. I'm like, I was like, I don't want to wear this. This is embarrassing as fuck.
Is there a picture of that?
My parents probably have it. They had like pictures of everything. I remember like.
When you were like saying that you were gonna use like boxes for your Halloween costume this year, I totally thought you were gonna dress up as Wally. But you did chainsaw.
Okay,
things,
so
Yeah.
what was the one you were trying to remember for 20 what?
2017
16.
hurricane, or, yeah.
2016 was either Hurricane Herman or Hurricane Matthew. Were the,
Matthew.
I
It
remember
was
Matthew.
Matthew.
Yeah.
It was Matthew, not Irma.
then 2017 was Hurricane Irma.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember all
Yeah,
of
I remember,
those.
like, what is it? Like, my family had to, like, set up, like, the whole, like, borders, like, on our windows, and we had our whole family over, and, like, we're just...
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember the one that hit Puerto Rico, like, awfully.
Oh, yeah.
I just remember Irma. We were out of school. I remember the power was out for a whole day. I remember walking outside and it felt like it was 60 degrees, and so many people had boarded up their windows.
Yeah.
I remember Hurricane Irma because, like, all of my immediate family, like my brother, my cousins, and shit like that, everyone came as, like, sort of a bash. Like, oh,
Yeah.
we're going to ride out the hurricane together. And there was, like, 5 dogs in one room. Just
Yeah.
Oh
Oh,
god.
jeez.
Nothing bad happened there. They were
Yeah.
just scared, poor pups.
I always... Oh, continue.
But it was, like, all really that bad happened was power went out. And it was, like, 1 a.m. when the power went out, so, like, the whole day was basically fine. And shingles flew off our roof.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
And I remember it was so bad that I woke up at like it was like 5 a.m. with no AC in that hot ass house, and I was like,
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah.
It's like a fucking horror movie. Just like,
Yeah.
and I remember driving to some like relative's house to stay the night because they still had power, and just driving by, and like gas stations were toppled over.
Damn.
Jeez.
I remember trying to go to your house when my power was still out,
You did?
and your power was on, but it came back on before I could leave.
Mm.
But we were talking about it.
I always just had to evacuate because I lived on an Air Force base, so you were just forced to leave and like go out like a certain length.
Dude, have you been hearing about those fucking tornadoes that are happening in like Kentucky and Illinois that are like right
Yeah,
now?
they demolished
Yeah.
some
Oh
shit.
yeah.
Did you hear the one where Amazon legitimately like murdered their workers?
Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up yesterday and heard
And
about it.
it was like Amazon knew that their building couldn't support like a tornado.
Yeah.
But, like, you know, just stay.
And all the workers came.
What
and
the
they're like,
crap?
And they're all just like, you're gonna be fined and punished if you leave.
So they had
And
to
so
say-
like 100 workers died in Amazon warehouse.
It was 100,
Yeah.
I thought it was 3.
It was like,
100.
Jesus, fine.
I didn't read much into that. I didn't see.
I knew, like, I heard 3. I didn't hear 100 of them.
I heard
Jesus
like
Christ.
Amazon workers were dying. I didn't really see the specifics for that though.
At least I think at least like 100 people died.
It was definitely not 3.
What the hell?
I remember seeing at least like 18 names or something.
I
What
also
the
remember
hell's
seeing,
up
like,
with
I
that?
remember seeing, like, also, like adding to that, like, Amazon when they hire people, you're never, like, hired as, like, a full-time worker or anything. You're just a independent contractor, so if anything happens to you, it's not our fault.
Amazon is fucked. When Amazon, because there's an Amazon building like right down the street. Whenever they get off their shift, there's fucking traffic for an hour because they're all leaving right by each other,
Every time
Dude,
you hear about
those-
it,
and
like,
that's just that one street.
Those companies are fucked up.
it's scary because, like, they have, like, ads and everything, like, oh, we pay amazing and something. Like, every time you hear about Amazon, it's always, like, a horror story, like, bro, I lost 3 fingers in Amazon, like,
The piss bottle.
Yeah, I remember.
Now we got the damn tornadoes
Like-
killing
like
100 people.
like a month ago, M got hired at Target,
Yeah.
and it wasn't part time; it was a full time. It was seasonal, and they were like, "Okay, I'm just here for Christmas," and I guess that's how it is. They work them like 12 hours a day,
What the
Ah,
hell?
dude.
and they don't have any like say in it.
Just
Like,
for Christmas?
Yeah, seasonal is just like basically they'll just get you for Christmas. They do anything they want with you.
Oh god.
You don't have like a set schedule.
And what's even the pay?
I think it's like $15 an hour.
Uh,
I know
Still
I got
rough
shown
working
their
12 hours.
bank statement. It was like $1,000. I was like, okay, well.
No, I'm not
it's still rough working
educated.
12 hours, though.
I'm not
Yeah.
educated on this stuff, but isn't like around December where like companies usually start firing a bunch of people?
Yeah, they lay off a lot in the Christmas season.
Ugh. That's effed
That
up,
sucks.
dude.
Which is weird because that's also when they hire seasonal workers because that's when they're most busy.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing it's probably much cheaper to lay off people, hire seasonal workers, and fire the
That
seasonal
probably
workers
is
in
it.
like February.
They probably is it. Pay the seasonal workers less, and then, like, you can get rid
Yeah.
of the bigger
That's still
guys.
It's
so
probably
messed
less pay
up.
full time.
yeah.
Oh, it absolutely is. You're just working one season. They have to just pay you and, like, kick around.
I'm willing to believe it's like the thing where they hire like part-time workers, and they work them like 1 hour before it's like legally full-time.
Mm-hmm.
And so they don't get any benefits. They don't get any sort of like.
That always happened to me. Like, when I was, like, it was my first, like, Haagen-Dazs, like, earlier this year. Like, I was fine with it, like, during summer, like, working, like, extra hours. Cause, like, I wasn't doing anything anyways. Might as well get, like, a couple hours in. But then, like, college started. It was like, I told my boss, okay, like, I got college coming up. Like, you got to cut my hours a bit. I was like, okay. Like 2 hours were cut. And I still had to work like most of the week and like some like directly after like and stuff. Like I get like some people have to do that, but like it was just like I kept that. All right, I was like, hey, can you cut it some more? It's like, okay, 1 hour.
That's fucked, dude. When I work like, I just want to say 5 hours a day. I'm very part time. I make like a $500 per paycheck.
Really, 5 hours a day?
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, yeah. I work from like 2 to 7.
Oh, okay.
And I always get told, you should move up to full time. We need more people. Move up to full time. I was like, no.
Hell no.
Because the thing is, I work at Goodwill at the back. 5 hours. I come home. My fucking legs are awful. My feet hurt. I just want to go to sleep. If I have to do that for like 12 hours, I'm gonna kill myself. And they're fucking. So I remember the first when I got hired, one of my old coworkers at like the local pizza joint told me like, they're like a greedy company, Goodwill, and I was like, oh, that's fine. And just yesterday, I went home early from work because I was off. I was like sick. I had like a cold, and I was like dehydrated, and my nose was fucking. Every time because I have to interact with customers a lot. And they do not like it when I go up like, I'm gonna go.
Oh, Goodwill.
And it was I only have 2 coworkers. I only have 1 coworker. It was his day off, so I was managing the entire back by myself, having to take in everything.
Jeez.
And I was there for like 3 hours, and I just went up to my manager. I was like, I gotta go home like, right now. I'm clocking out. I don't care. And at that point, I've been sick days before, and they've come up to me like, anytime you need to leave, you just say so. You can leave, okay? And I think they were right on because they've done that, and I've always been like, no, it's okay. I'll work. So I think they were right on the fact that.
Lola.
I think they were riding on the fact that I was gonna say no, and so I said yes, and they gave me like the shadiest little eyes.
Lola.
Hey Lola.
Lola.
She's here.
She's
Hi,
so
pups.
rude interrupting.
I know.
She don't care. She just wants pets.
I hope that gets picked up.
Yeah, her pants.
Yeah.
She's literally
She's
draped
looking at
over.
me.
She's nearly draped over the
Special
microphone.
guest, Lola. What's your Lola? What's been happening?
Cool.
Okay. Anyway.
Want to hear? That was it.
Oh really?
Want to hear a fucked up story?
Yeah.
You gotta finish on a poop story.
No. Want to hear a sad story?
Sure.
Yeah.
That was it. I farted in front of my grandma and she died.
Oh no.
No. Are we gonna finish up and do a poop story?
Have I run out my poop stories?
How many do you
You
have?
should share your poop story from.
Hey guys, it's been a good episode.
No, wait. You have. Sit down. Close the door. Sit down.
Should we
Close the
save
door.
it for the poop episode,
Close
or
the
do you
door.
think now's a good time?
Close the door.
Let's save it.
But we gotta have a poop story.
Okay, but how
I
many
have
does
a
he
cringe
have?
story.
You have a what?
I have a cringe story.
Cringe?
Sure.
Okay, let's do a cringe story.
Fine.
We'll save the best for
We
last.
should all go around and say one cringe story.
Oh god.
Ah, dude, but I
Middle
gotta
school.
think.
Should I pause till we have a good one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you should
Okay.
pause.
This holiday season, McDonald's is celebrating Disney and Pixar's A Bug's Life with 6 Chicken McNuggets for only 99 cents. There's no...
Heimlich! Look what you've done!
I was hungry.
How am I gonna get us out of this one?
Who says there's nothing good on TV?
6 McNuggets for just 99 cents? Did somebody say McDonald's?
Okay, cringe time.
So, I used to be you know how in school, sometimes you would always pick like extracurricular activities and you just never get them. I got placed, not by my own accord, in like band class, in choir class. Didn't know why. Couldn't sing for shit. And so,
I don't know this, by the way.
halfway through the year, my teacher got so lazy and was like, okay, y'all, we're just going to do karaoke for the rest of the year.
Dude, Avery. I already got one
Oh,
on standby
no.
about that.
And,
What?
Yeah,
What did you
really.
sing?
I really do.
And so, it was the first
Oh
time,
god.
everyone went.
I don't know
And this class was, apparently everyone's class chose choir as their first one.
Uh-huh.
And so I saw like teenage girls doing like fucking like entire like doo-wop groups of shit and singing shit. And I saw like some kid was like singing like Bohemian Rhapsody and killing it.
What?
Yo, why don't you close the door?
My door doesn't really close that well.
Let's
Hi,
see.
Lola.
And so
What's your cringe?
it was my turn to
Took
go.
a shit.
And I was sort of like sleeping throughout the entire class, so I really didn't think about what I should sing.
Oh no.
And this was pre-pubescent Avery. So,
I can't wait to hear what you say.
and so my teacher was like, okay, get on the microphone. Put on your karaoke. And I was like,
Oh no.
who lives in a pineapple?
Sing the whole song?
I sang the entire song twice.
Twice over, like
Why twice?
Because it had to be like 2 minutes long.
Oh, dude.
Encore.
You should have just like sang the credits. Do 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 do.
But I was like,
Yeah.
I was like 14, so I was like, SpongeBob SquarePants.
Go.
Oh,
Lily.
me? My
Lily.
turn? Okay, we're gonna get a double karaoke story.
God.
And so this was 4th grade. Probably the bravest, most coolest I've ever been, which is why I did this shit. So I had 2 other friends, they were boys, and we were like the trio, we were best friends. We were the class clowns, shit like that. And we had like this substitute teacher that we had for like 2 months because my actual teacher was pregnant, so we had to have like a sub for like a few months.
Yeah.
And she liked to do karaoke, and she was pretty cool, but she liked to do karaoke a lot. And so she'd like go on the computer and like we'd go and like request a song, and she'd like play it in the background, and we get to like sing over it and stuff. It was my turn, and so this was a separate karaoke time. But I asked for Man-Eater, the song Man-Eater.
Nelly Furtado?
Yeah, but that's the one I wanted, but she put on like the 80s one.
Oh, Hall & Oates?
Yeah, she put on the
Stick
80s,
Garage.
and I didn't know the song, so I just sat there with the music playing, and like, yeah, I don't know this one. And she's like, oh, well, I'm sorry. So it was really awkward. But the real cringe moment was, so me and my buddies, me and the 2 boys, we were planning on singing that song from Adventure Time where Finn and Jake like lose their home from Marceline, and it's the song. It's the song that plays when they're trying to find a new home and shit.
Right.
And they're like, oh, we're gonna sing that together. That's gonna be like our whole thing. We're gonna be like a band. And we're gonna sing that song. And we were planning it for so long. And then like when it was our time, they're like, yeah, we're not gonna go up. And I'm like, excuse me? And they're like, yeah, no, it's too embarrassing. I'm like, then I'll just do it. So I went up all by myself with no music at all, just singing the entire song. It's like, Finn and Jake set up to find a new, shit like that.
You know what?
I just sang the whole thing to the entire class. Just no music, no nothing.
I think I got something for a triple kill karaoke.
Go ahead, yeah.
Okay, so
Mine's not about karaoke.
I was about 15 or 16.
Uh-huh.
My brother had just gotten married.
Uh-huh.
All of my immediate family was there. It was and some extended family. It was my mom. It was like my stepdad. It was like my brother, my sister, like my uncles and aunts. Everyone who it was like 50 people at the wedding. All of them I knew. All of them were people I was close to, and they did karaoke as one of the parts. And I was so excited. Like, me first. And so.
Yeah.
And so it was right after, like, the whole speech was really like, you've been my best friend since we were 13, shit like that.
Right.
So, like, and so it was right after that, and like the Gigi was like, all right guys, it's karaoke night tonight. First up, Avery. and I went up there. The entire fucking wedding is looking at me here, and I was like. Somebody once told me the
Oh, God.
the years start coming and they don't stop coming. Complete silence.
So this didn't happen, but it almost did. I want to say it's kind of in the karaoke thing. You wanted it, this is like a double one between me and you. I don't know. This is like a shared thing. The talent show for high school. Do you remember that at all?
Yeah.
Oh, I know
So-
what you're gonna say.
It was right when Wombology started, we were really bad at
We
music.
were all, this was before the Wombology tape, which is the
Yeah,
worst.
this was like the first month of the band. But we had Toothpick in Your Toenail. We had that song. And Avery was like, what if we went to the talent show and we played Kiss by Prince, and then we morphed it into Toothpick in Your Toenail?
No, it was more into Voodoo Lady by
Ween? Voodoo Lady?
Because you know how they do that live? We're like, let's do that!
Oh, God. So, yeah, it was that. And you know Kiss by Prince, right?
Yeah.
We can't sing that shit. Especially in our high school. No one even knows who we are. That would have been terrible.
And I remember I was learning, it was the day I went home on my guitar, I was like...
He doesn't know how to play it, right?
But...
Basically. And then I was like, dude, we can't do it. And he was like, oh, fine, but we gotta do it the next talent show. And the next talent show didn't happen because of COVID. So we got saved by that one twice. I have one that's shared with this boy right here.
Oh boy.
Main word.
Do you remember the bathtubs?
What?
So
Oh no.
Tub
girl.
So I have two stories about drama class in middle school. The first time I had drama class was with him in the 6th grade, and some other friends, and we had to get in a group and do just something, improv, whatever. And we decided, okay, this is our group called the Bathtubs. And we found this prop of a lobster hand. And we're going to be like, okay, it's going to be this funny-ass sketch about, I have this lobster hand, and there's, like, this doctor who, like, takes it off and tries to, like... What was that?
It's a funny kitty.
Okay. He tries to, like, rip it off or something. And we had, like, this whole idea planned out. And then we started, we're like, action. And I'm like, oh, God, I love my lobster hand. And then this fucking guy, he comes up and is like, and he rips the lobster hand off and just throws it at the back of the class.
That's
and
what you do now.
He, like, topples off of the floor. And we're like, what the fuck, dude? We had this whole thing planned
That
out.
sounds like Wayne, yeah.
And everyone was just sitting there like, like, what was that? And then, in 7th grade, I had drama class by myself with no friends. And it was improv again. We had to, like, tag out improv people, you know? And my gimmick in that class was I would always do the stupid fucking robot text-to-speech voice, the, hello, I am the blah, 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 blah. And people liked it, but God, dude. I can't believe I did that all the time in middle school.
I kind of have a similar improv story.
Yeah.
It was in middle school. My teacher showed us Ace Ventura: Pet Detective because it was English and we were learning about like writing and like modern writing and comedy.
Yeah.
We watched that movie and she was like, "Okay, I know that movie was funny, and now I want you all to create a 5-minute sketch. Get into groups. You're gonna perform it for the class." And so I was like, "I'm fucking a comedy genius."
Yeah.
And so I wrote a sketch, which was basically me going up to my little co-star and being like, "Can I borrow your phone?" And I would pick the phone up. Hello. And I went on for like over 10 minutes, and nobody laughed. and the group directly after. Nobody laughed. That's so good.
That's the worst part.
The group directly after was a group of like just some like ghetto girls, and they had like they were like reading their scripts off their fucking like thing.
Yeah.
And they're like, I can't fucking read this. And the entire class was just bursting out in laughter over it.
That's so annoying, man.
God.
That's so fucking annoying. I've been there with that. Yeah.
Can I borrow your phone?
Yeah. Can I have your phone? Hello. And no one laughed.
I think the teacher's like,
Imagine the silence in the room.
"Hey Lola," she thought it was funny.
All right, Wayne, you
Yeah,
can say
you do
yours.
yours.
Alright, I think this is like the worst thing in like my head, I think. I think 6th or 7th grade, I was really into the game Undertale.
The golden years.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, the golden times. I was a really big fan of this one character, Sans, so much to the point where in my head I would imagine that I was Sans.
Whoa.
These. Oh wait, are you gonna say what I think you're gonna say?
Hold on.
The story.
I don't know.
And
Or I probably do.
I would like.
He's.
I would like look up all the fucking like puns I could in the book,
Oh.
and like I would like even talk in a lower voice because like it sounds like Sans guys. And then one day I thought it was so I think one day lunch I saw this one girl crying.
Yeah, there it is.
I think she was like she broke up with somebody or something happened. But in my big genius intellectual head, I was like, I'm gonna cheer her up.
Oh god, dude.
In the best way I know. So I walk up to her, I sit down at her table, and I just start rapid fire really shitty skeleton puns. That's it. And I'd say the same one like 3 times over, and like she's just sitting there awkwardly and like
Didn't you say that like you tried to comfort? It's like it's me, Sans.
I don't know. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
It's me, Sans.
I didn't say that.
Everything's going to be okay.
That was in my. I didn't say that. That would be terrible. I was fucking insane, but it wasn't that insane.
Hello, I'm Sans.
I'm Sans. I've come to your aid.
Hello, I'm Sans. No, I didn't say I was Sans. Thank God. I just walked up and I just like, hey, let me cheer you up, and I just told her like really shitty like puns and shit. Like, I think she was like getting better or something. She was like in my head. I remember her laughing or something, or just like feeling a little better. And this is just working for a bit.
It was probably like awkward laughter, like
probably fucking like 7th grade me had like the fucking like rotten brain.
Yeah.
She probably was like just staring at me like disgust or something because I was just saying the same 3 jokes over like a skeleton.
And she's like,
a skeleton.
That reminds me.
Trombone.
That reminds me of how when I was in elementary school. I got a book that was Fred Ficklehorn's book of funny jokes.
no, you didn't.
Losers.
And so the book fair.
Oh my
and I
god.
go like, what's a cow's favorite dessert? A milkshake. Dude. And I do the Fred. What's a cow's favorite dessert?
Oh my god.
A milkshake.
I don't know what you said, man.
It's like the worst thing ever. Like I feel like blocked off. Like
I did that to my teacher.
Huh?
I went to my teacher.
Did your teacher? How many jokes did you tell your teacher? Did you go through the
Oh,
whole
she
book?
like took the book away.
Oh, dude.
Like halfway through, she was like you're reading the book like, and she just.
You're done.
You're done.
That's enough.
That's enough.
Oh, no more.
You can get this after class.
What do you call a rooster in the sun?
A fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Oh, I'm all cringed out.
Wait, guys. So, I think we should all tell the podcast. We've all pooled our money together. And
I'm gonna grab it away from him.
we pulled our money together and we bought a time machine, okay?
Avery's gay. Sorry.
Anyways.